Hey everybody, Pete Blank here for this week's edition of Pete's Points. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. Where am I? Well, look behind me. It is Busch Stadium, where the St. Louis Cardinals are actually playing a matinee today. Little baseball today between the Detroit Tigers and St. Louis Cardinals. This is a fun atmosphere here. A lot of bars, a lot of restaurants right outside the stadium. But I want to talk to you today about a blast from the past. A blast from the past. Do you mark historical sites? And what does this have to do with you as a leader? Well, as you look behind me here, you'll see a lot of famous St. Louis Cardinals baseball players, and that's kind of neat. But look down. You're like, why in the middle have they painted this green and yellow line here right in the middle? If you come over here and take a look, this is a very cool plaque that reminds you of the original Busch Stadium that was here all the way up until 2005, followed by the new Busch Stadium. And what they've done at the bottom is said this is the original, marking the location of the original outfield wall. So it just draws attention to the location. Sorry, ma'am. Draws attention to the location here of what used to be. Can you do something like this in your city, in your department, in your company, in your agency? There's a famous baseball stadium out in Birmingham called Rickwood Field, the oldest stadium in America. And they've marked the wall out there with the longest home run. I think it was Walt Dropo. I'll double check that in the comments, was ever hit. Did anything famous happen on your property? Somebody stood here, somebody came here, something famous happened. Can you put a historical marker to draw attention to the cool things that have happened in your organization, your city, your town, your company, or your department? It may be as simple as a green painted line to designate an old outfield, but for people who are walking by, it draws attention to the history and excitement of your city, town, company, or organization. See if you can find something historical to designate in your organization, and we'll see you next time on Pete's Points.